Guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Forex update for the day. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and I will go over to the charts. I have noticed that there's not a lot of people that watch this video. So yeah, if you guys do watch it and you do watch it regularly and you want me to keep doing them, then yeah, just mention mention that in the comments, because it may get discontinued if more people aren't actually interested in these videos and they're more just interested in the Bitcoin videos. But obviously Bitcoin's more interesting at the moment and crypto is generally more interesting at the moment, and I get that. And obviously the channel's more aimed towards crypto, so I guess more people looking for crypto would find it, so I'll take all that into account as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, Euro US dollar first. On the daily, so you can see we had a bit of an indecision candle yesterday, rallied back to the top and back to the bottom again of this next little range that we're in, and today looks like we're just doing the same, at the bottom again and then pushing up towards the top now. So yeah, if we break back above here, then yeah, I mean clearly we'll be trying to break through that high and keep on going. Obviously the trend, everything is bullish. Looks like a relative test of the daily 21 at the moment anyway. I mean, it's quite close. It could hover around here, trade sideways or trade down and touch it, but at the moment it's just looking like a relatively bullish retest of the 21 area, we'll call it, and now looking to make some progress back to the upside. Not much in the way of TD wise to look at. It's really just a case of just waiting for that one to load up. It's really just a case of just watching this daily and just see if we just get follow through above this horizontal, and then yeah, and then we will be looking to take out these highs. So cable, over to cable on the daily. Yeah, I mean this one looking like looking like it needs to make a choice of what it's going to do. Is it going to lose this level, test the daily 21? Is it going to just consolidate in this area, or is it going to make some progress back to the upside? My guess would be it's just going to hang around this area, trade in this range before it gets some impetus, either to the upside or the downside. My bias would be to the upside, just clearly just on the trend and the moving averages. Nothing more complex than that. I don't know if I'd want to call that head and shoulders. It's marginal, but I guess, I mean, we've got the horizontal drawn in anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you look at it as. We've got the horizontal there, and if we take that out, then yeah, I mean that's our next level, and this is our next level. Dollar index, how is it doing? So yeah, again, I think yesterday it came down, and I said I wasn't expecting it to take out this level, but then I was subsequently obviously rallied back up again today above it, poked its head above, and it's currently getting shot back down again. So yeah, I mean, it's just still looking bearish. Like I said, this level's still holding. Daily 21, trying to test the daily 21. I mean, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend, and this is trending down. This is basically not making the daily 21. It's not even getting above even the first real horizontal level. So it is looking weak. I mean, it could turn around, it could sort its life out, but at the moment, that's not the horse you would want to back. Yeah, so realistically we're going to play out this range and then just fall out of bed. Maybe we're going to play out this range and then manage to build some support and break back up, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's a case of you can either fade these edges or trade the breakout. That's really the trade here. Obviously, fundamentally, I'm still bearish of this, so I think it's going to come down. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll all see together. Euro pound, let's get up. Yeah. So basically, we were talking about it yesterday, about it getting supported here, and trying to, if it doesn't break down below, breaking back above these levels, back into this channel, and then yeah, relatively all bullish. Obviously, we've sort of got horizontal here. We'll draw it on, take out these levels. I think that will pretty much confirm the move that will just ensue over however many trading days it takes to get back to the top of the channel, and then the market will decide what it wants to do there, maybe even up to this horizontal if it takes its time. But yeah, I mean, this is looking bullish. We didn't really break this level to come back down here. Now we are using it as support and rallying up. So yeah, it's looking good. It is all looking bullish there. Go euro. Down the pound goes. To be honest, the pound can weaken up all it wants, because It just can, for reasons that are okay for my finances. Yeah, 12 hour, not really much else, not really any different read to the daily, and neither on the 4 hour either. So Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, and this one on the daily, yeah, it's looking like, well, there's no real trend, to be honest. Moving averages all there or thereabouts. Fair enough, we're below the 21, but we've been above, below. 200 is sloping down now. We look like we're losing this horizontal, which, yeah, I think we could test some downside, but I'm not expecting a massive breakdown. But yeah, I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. I would expect it just to play out this range or this range and just trade either sideways to down, or just bounce off here and trade back up again. That's what I'll be looking at here. 12 hour, nothing really of note different. I mean, this head and shoulders didn't play out at all. But anyway, either way, the horizontal was drawn in way before that, and if it breaks the horizontal, then yeah, sell, which it's trying to do again today, but not really done it convincingly at any point. So Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, this is clearly looking good. Yeah, clearly looking good. I mean, we've had this target, we're taking it out. Take out that target, obviously. There's the next target. We were talking about this yesterday. Yeah, it's just looking bullish, just looking good. We plowed through that daily 9, so that's obviously a sign of strength, and that is showing, giving us this level as a potential sell level. So yeah, trend is your friend. It's going up. It's breaking these recent highs. Are we going to get a 4 hour TD9 to slow us down at some point? Obviously, at some point we will, but I don't think that some point is now. Let's just refresh this, see if I can get my it back. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, see if it takes me to something different as well. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, 4 hour. Is it going to load this time? Oh, we're on the 8 hour anyway, so let's go to the 4 hour. And come on, why is it just this one time frame that it won't load? Yeah, so yeah, 4 hour 9 coming in, a couple of 4 hour candles. So yeah, maybe gonna pop up here and then but maybe gonna accelerate up into the 9 and then back test this level and form a base above it. US dollar, Japanese yen on the daily. Yeah, what a comeback. Yeah, so basically swing failure, back up. Move back down, took it out again, and yeah, now we're making progress to the upside. So yeah, it's doing its best at getting upwards. Again, this is not the strongest downtrend, as you can see, so it didn't obviously take it wasn't obviously the hardest trend down for it to reverse back up, because we've relatively not got a trend. So yeah, so this is obviously sort of people fading the edges, trading in the range, which is fair enough for an asset that has no trend. 12 hour 9 coming in a couple of hours, and yeah, 4 hour 9 didn't do a lot, but it was at this 4 hour 9 at resistance didn't do a lot. You'd expect that maybe too, but either way, that was your sell trade below the 9 candle. We didn't trade or close below there, and once we took out the 9 candle, there's the buy, and then we did go up. So great TD trade anyway, regardless, as long as you stick to the rules. Pound yen, this is a new one we added, so obviously we don't have a lot of annotations on here. Maybe I will just bang a trend line in here. Wow, why is it red? What is that? Oh, it's because it's a pitchfork. Bang, we'll just leave it and we'll undo it. We'll delete it. There we go. A trend line. Let's get the trend line in. So yeah, we've got a trend line coming in here. And I'll maybe adjust this a little bit. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye out on this trend line. Again, this is one where there's not a real massive pattern here, but obviously we have been moving up since this level. And this on the daily, but yeah, looks like we are looks like we are going to take out this level and move on upwards. We're nicely above the daily 200. 21 crossing the 200. 50 period will, well, if you stay up here, eventually will. Nothing TD wise on the daily to slow us down. Nothing TD wise on the 12 hour. And yeah, we had a 9. We sold off after the 9. Acceleration on the 9. Sold off a bit. And now we're looking at taking that again. Taking that out again, obviously, indicating more upside. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc daily. So we look at that daily. Yeah, poked above. Moving averages clearly bearish. Poked above the daily 21, trying to hold the daily 21. I mean, if it does hold the daily 21, holds this horizontal on the daily 21, it could start to put in some constructive price action. But yeah, that's obviously if it does. If it does, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. not much to read on the other time frames. But yeah, I mean, if we don't, we'll get rejected back into just back into this range. If we do, then yeah, we will probably make some progress to the upside if we manage to break up. Euro doing well against the Japanese yen today. So yeah, had the level, came and back tested, and now we are basically breaking through. So yeah, blue skies breakout here, guys. I mean, yeah, there was your level. Formed the level, came back, tested it, came back, broke it, back tested it, broke back up, took out the high. They're textbook trades, they are, guys. There are some textbook trades there for you. Let's look at the 12 hour. Straighten that line out a little bit. Yeah, nothing really TD wise. We obviously topped at that 12 hour 9 there, took that out, and that's obviously what's precipitating this move to the upside. 409 coming in, but we've had an acceleration on the 8 candle. I mean, we can get any sort of price movement upwards now because we're in blue skies. So maybe acceleration into the 9, and then maybe a back test or maybe just progress. We'll have to watch that one. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's go over to that daily. Just sort this line out a little bit. I don't know why I just did that. Yeah, sort out this line a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's a sell line. Yeah, we broke back below, just getting more progress to the downside now. Realistically, you'd expect to take out this level and accelerate downwards. Moving average posture on the daily is, yeah, good depth cross has come in, 21, pinning down price, 200 will eventually slope down. Obviously the 12 hour, but we don't really look at the 12 hour moving averages. And the 4 hour, maybe we will, well, we won't, but... Well, we will if you hang around. Maybe we'll end up getting a 4 hour buy 9 around here and maybe save price a bit, but that's a big ask. It looks like we're going to plow through here. If I had to guess, Australian dollar, US dollar on the daily. Yeah, losing this trend line, losing horizontals. Moving average posture is good. Whilst we're above the daily 21, you give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we're going to come and do a deeper test. But generally speaking, it's bullish. But yeah, it can definitely, this asset could definitely give back some before it decides it wants to fully and formally take out this high and burst onto the upside. But if you get back above this horizontal here, if you get back above this level here, I would expect, yeah, us to basically make our way to the top of here, back above this trend line, back above this horizontal, and accelerate to the upside. So it's a case of watching that one. 12 hour, potential 9 coming in, potential 9, potentially, nothing TD wise on the daily. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, yeah, we've lost this trend, we lost this horizontal. So realistically, this is our target now. We've obviously clearly way below the daily 21, taking out the 50. So we didn't get bounced in this trigger zone, and yeah, I mean, realistically, this horizontal on the 200 is a target for this asset now. I mean, if we get back above here, you could, Doja is a bullish looking, relatively bullish looking wick here. Get back above this horizontal, then yeah, buy for more upside. But as it stands, this is looking bearish. As it stands, is this triple? Is my TD gonna work out? No, yeah, so nothing really on the 4 hour TD either. US dollar, Swiss franc. Looking like a nice rejection at our level today. So yeah, a nice rejection at the level, at the horizontal level, and the daily 21. So yeah, good to see. And yeah, you'd expect more downside. As soon as you saw signs of rejection up here at these levels, it's a good sell level. It's definitely a good sell level. It was obviously a good buy for a short scalp at this level. But yeah, realistically, you'd expect this to just to fall out of bed now. So we'll just monitor that. But again, we break above here, it'll be a buy. It's pretty much a sell to the bottom of the level and then a sell again if we break through. Not financial advice. Brazilian real, yeah, just holding in there, just holding in there. Daily 9 though, with our actual horizontals pretty much the same place. To take out this horizontal and this daily 9, yeah, more downside. I'd expect more downside, probably just to stay in the range, maybe target the 200 if you wanted to get a bit punchy, but it's been relatively range bound. This is not been doing too much in the bigger scheme of things. I mean, 4 hour obviously clearly looks like it's got an upward bias. It has got an upward bias up to the top of the channel, top of the resistance, but is it just going to range in this zone? How is our short trade that we were talking about that we didn't put on here? Yeah, so it's hanging there or thereabouts, looking like we're forming another descending triangle in all fairness. Nothing TD wise, but yeah, I mean, I expect this to drop. I expect this to drop. Nice doji 12-hour 12-hour 9 candle as well. Why is it just a 4-hour that just doesn't seem to want to load up very well? But yeah, now, I mean, realistically, we're just waiting for break probably of this horizontal level. Probably there's the horizontal level around there. US dollar, Turkish lira, just bull flagging it up, just hanging on in there. Not doing a lot, just basically staying where it is. Yeah, if we break above, I mean, really, it looks like a bull flag and it's going to get progress to the upside, but we'll see. We'll monitor it, see what happens. Yeah, I mean, that will be the bias. I won't want to say too much else about that. But we could play at this range out, to be honest, or hold here, or maybe above here. But yeah, nice breakout of that anyway, finally, after all this was craziness price action. But yeah, so that's it, guys. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.